Good to see you, my friend. Hrokkibeg. He rules the Reach from Understone Keep in Markarth. I've come to offer my help against the Grey Host, but he has turned... It's an alliance of vampires, witches, and werewolves bent on slaughter and destruction. To protect the Reach, I need... With your help, we may save the Reach yet. Reach folk deal in bargains. If we're to stop the Grey Host and help the Reach, we don't have a choice. Remember, remain respectful but wary when dealing with Reach folk. They don't suffer long speeches, not even short ones. Keep your conversation with the Sentry brief and to the point. Once you find...
Didn't you hear? You and that fancy bastard aren't welcome here. Get! Or I'll make us... We know all about the Blood Drinkers and the Beast Folk. We were dealing with... Some wilder witch has been stirring up the clans.
Stay here as long as you like. I'm done waiting for Hrokkibeg to muster the clans.
Are you now? And what do you plan to do about it? Join those rebels? You wouldn't have the first clue about how to find them.
That's where you're wrong. Connell says they're gathering in the eastern foothills.
Well, then your head can wind up on a pike with the rest of them, you damn fool.
I sense Jock and suspected mischief. This is a nice surprise. Another find for your deep pockets. You do not know what a blessing water is until you have gone long without it.
Rebels are as bad as the damn vampires. Get away from me, you reeker. The Grey Host? Does it look like I've been bitten or clawed? It was the damn witch rebels. And they kept telling. Aye, like a pack of wild dogs they were. Kept shouting, Arana, Arana, as they bore down on me. I took an arrow in the leg before they listened to me. before they decided I wasn't an invader. I think Arana spoke to me. No, like ghosts these rebels are. I plan to return to Markarth and petition the Ard to let me take a war party out to find them.
Jack must like you, Tommy. In life, he never did anything like this for me. You will not last. What might you make with that?
None of these weak strangers could face a true leech's challenge.
Yeah, my friend. Was your hunt successful? You couldn't have timed your arrival any better. Hrokkibeg holds court as we speak. We'll never have a better chance to gain an audience with him. Did your investigation uncover anything we can use? What did you learn? Arana? I have heard that name during my time here. Flee this city, with a grey host prowling the countryside. Well, that's 3 valuable pieces of information. Speak with the Ard Sentry. You'll need to convince her to gain an audience with Hrokkibeg. I think the information you uncovered about the rebels will be enough. I'm lucky to have made it this far into the city. Hrokkibeg and his entourage have little patience for a noble such as myself, especially a noble from a land they consider to be the home of their enemy. Now, this task is better in your hands. I shall wait around here and continue to discreetly learn what I can about the Reach and its people. I also want to think about Arana and her rebels. Maybe there's a way to add them to our arsenal. Go. I'll be...
You again? You dare to disgrace Understone Keep with your presence, outsider? That takes guts, I'll give you that. Do you now? And you want to share that information with Hrokkibeg? You're certainly full of surprises, outsider. All right, I'll allow you to approach the throne, if your courage holds out. Not yet you don't, but you will. Hrokkibeg's as likely to remove your head from your shoulders as listen to you, so talk fast, outsider. And remember,
What fool do I have to behead for letting you in here? You're not of the Reach or the clans. You've either got the sense of a goat or the heart of a saber cat, and I'm eager to find out which. Spies in my city. Well, that would explain some things, but that and a vague location aren't enough to get me to sit down and drink with a high elf. What else have you got? Arana. I know that name. She's a honeyed tongue. Aye, they agreed to spare the city while they look for some ancient relic. Dwarven, I suspect.
I couldn't help but overhear Hrokkibeg's voice it carries. Now, therein lies the problem. Reach witches are experts at losing. Actually, that task falls to you. A favor for a favor, yes. That's how business works here. Locate the rebels, find Arana, and urge her to stop meddling in Markarth's affairs. That look on your face. I know curiosity when I see it.
Over here, my friend. Before you run off, tell me about your audience with Hrokkibeg. Impressive. You accomplished more in mere moments than I've been able to do since I arrived in this savage land. We'll find Arana, see if the witch rebels will join our cause. I will continue my own investigations and meet you there.
Let us move.
Hold there, outsider. These hills belong to the Reach folk, Rover. Turn around and go back the way you came, or I'll have your nose for a trophy. Witch rebels, huh? That's just a label applied by the oppressors, don't you think? You're a hunter. Truly. Sounds more like Hrokkibeg. The stockpiles were spotted to the east and south.
A potent find, Tamid. For furnishing, perhaps. A very deserving find. Your soul is bound for Cold Harbor.
Unnatural witch stories. Nothing but reach stories, mark my words.
Find your center! A new level of strength and understanding. left us no choice.
This one, Teyfair. Come, Harrier. Give me your measure. Teyfern told me about you, Harrier. You wanted to talk? Well, here I am. What will it be? A battle? I haven't turned anyone into a goat recently, but why does everyone insist on calling us that? Teyfern, remind me to... Of course she is. She's a vampire, after all. We tried to slay her twice without much luck. Quick as a spooked hare, that one, and twice as cautious. We'll have her. The leader? Now that's a worthy bit of news. Bones and birds guide us well, but there's no replacing a cunning hunter. Go. The spirits will see you safely to Valthum, Harrier. Go to Valthum Barrow at once. This might finally give us an edge against the Grey Host.
Potency, aspect, or essence? Good find.
Al-Saran. Your plan proceeds. Caddock hangs on my every word, and soon Reach folk will fill Markarth like a larder.
Excellent. With Markarth prepared, we need only claim the Arc's and
I'll make inquiries. Just remember our arrangement. Like you, I hate to be disappointed.
You there, in the shadows. You can't hide from the Ashen Lord. Follow me, if you dare. You actually followed. There's fire in your veins, I'll give you that. You, the thorn that caused me no small amount of irritation and solitude. You thought yourself so clever, so stealthy, spying on me from the shadows. But the darkness answers to me. Why have you come to this forsaken barrow? You stand before Rada Al-Saran and seek to understand his purpose. Better a torchbog try to comprehend the secrets of alchemy, or a mudcrab the intricacies of necromancy. These events began millennia before your birth. They concern you not at all. Who is this we you speak of? Certainly not the Reach folk. No, there is someone else. I see them, lurking in your thoughts. An ally, almost as ancient as I am. They're desperate to forestall the coming night. And I don't have to resist the urge to rip out your throat and gorge on your blood. But we are civilized beings. I propose a simple arrangement. A truth for a truth. Ask a question. I will answer honestly, then I will ask a question in turn. Excellent. Then by all means, ask your first question. I have no interest in conquering the Reach. I came here to make use of something very old, very powerful. The Reach has the misfortune to be located directly above it. Many of these mortals, not when your purpose is worthy. I do what I do for love. My turn. Your ally. Your honesty does you credit. That is a complicated question. That word holds little meaning. Is it? Beyond the Sea of Pearls, peerless sword masters were as common as grains. Precisely. After the conquest of Hammerfell, I wandered in search of new challenges. But I didn't win. I didn't lose either. I could not accept a draw. Your ally, are they a vampire? Lies are a coward's refuge. Still, your thoughts Lady Belain is a threat in others. Of course he does. I have no not when your purpose is worthy. A lie, as you wish. I propose a simple... Excellent. Then by all means, ask your first question. Excellent. Your honesty. Your ally. I have no... Your honest. A threat in... Deception.
Welcome back, my friend. Tell me what you learned. Your arrival is fortuitous, as I have only just returned myself. Were you able to make contact with the rebels? I sensed some deception, but her illusion is powerful. How else did she hide her nature from? You spoke to Rodda. Did he... No matter. If Rodda al-Siran is here, our time grows short. Talk to Kadok. If he deems what you tell him worthy, maybe he'll finally be willing to work with me, and we can figure out how to deal with the Grey Host. It was only a matter of time before Rodda and I crossed paths again. I just didn't think it would be this soon. Rodda al-Siran and I... we have a complicated history. There was a time when Rodda and I stood united in purpose, to preserve the lives and welfare of vampires. Then, as now, our kin suffered under Molag Bol's curse, and the cruel... Not exactly. At least, not all at once. When I first met Rodda, he was immensely proud, but utterly consumed by his failures. He tried to find relief in bloodshed and battle, but he was truly lost. I did my best to help him. Yes, vampiric salvation. To accomplish this, he needed to break Molag Bol's hold over us and stop mortals from hunting us. I sought to make the world a better place. I thought the Grey Council could help, but when it became...
Sentry Bodfa sent word. The Grey Host is...
I'll hear no more of this! Go! I want to talk to the outsider. The outsider returns? But are you a true warrior? Or a parasite like these damned leeches? Did you do it? That's not what you are asked to look into. Still, allow! I can count on 3 fingers the number of people I allow in Understone Keep. The rest, they come and go as they please. Let me tell you about the Ember Dance. It's a ceremony we perform here in the Reach. Have you ever heard of it? We grab a handful of hot coals and dance on a bit of straw. Ah, these coals burn, Rover. Right, I'm going to sharpen my sword. And wait. If you and the Noble plan to fight the Grey Host, I won't stop you. But remember, still begging! I should have the tongue ripped from your head and... God damn it! You think I'm foolish to keep Lady Boleyn close, don't you? It takes a bit of foolishness to rule this place, don't you know? You tell this high elf of yours. I'll see him if he wants.
Boleyn? I've been watching, but Lady Boleyn hasn't returned to Understone Keep yet. I wonder how the Ard plans to deal with her. Speaking of Ard Kadok, will he meet with me now? Will he help us stop Rodda al-Siran and the Grey Host? Well, that's some progress, at least, and farther than I was able to get on my own. Thank you. I'll talk to Kadok, then I'd like to make contact with Arana. We'll need the rebels' help and more if we're going to defeat the Grey Host. Your investigations uncovered that Ard Kadok's advisor, Lady Boleyn, is working with the Grey Host, and that she's a vampire. To hide that from me takes great power. Tell me exactly what you heard during Rodda al-Siran's conversation with her. What are you